It's a very good afternoon and very warm welcome as the first oil sector tournament 2023-24. It is the plate final. We have two teams. That's the KDC Phoenix will be taking on EQUATE champs. I have both the match officials, Mr. Aslam, alongside. I have both the captains, Mr. Pal and Sachindula. They're up and ready for the toss. Let's spin the coin, gentlemen. Ship is the call. Sachin, you won the toss. Step up very quickly. We'll have a quick word with you. Congratulations, first of all, for making it to the final. Tell us something about this whole tournament.
Yeah, it was a great thing. I mean, our team performed very well to reach the plate finals. So we're looking forward for a great match and great finals. So we're going to bat first.
You won the toss. You elected to bat first. Any specific reason you want to bat?
So we thought, I mean, in the night, maybe, the ball will travel now because of the hot weather. So let's see. That's the reason, actually.
One last question. What do you think is a good score here to defend?
130 plus will be a good score to defend.
Have a good game. Sachin has decided to bat first. I'll have the other captain. Congratulations again for making it to the final. Are you really concerned about chasing?
No, not really, but we would have preferred to bat first since it's a final and it's always a pressure, additional pressure when we chase in the finals. But anyway, we have good talented players in our team who had proven themselves in this tournament. So it's not a worry. We will try to make it a very good final so that people are entertained.
Speaking about entertainment and performance, you have scored 300 plus runs. Surely you'll be one of the threats. Tell us one more player they're looking forward to in your team in this finals.
I think all players are very good, but Amit and Srutish, they will target, along with me. But there are other players also who had not really performed well in this tournament, but they are really very talented and they have played very well in the previous tournament. So hopefully they click today. So we will have a good batting unit. So maybe we can able to chase any score they post.
Have a good game, gentlemen. And that is it. EQUATE champs, they won the toss. They will be batting first. We'll catch live action in a short while from now. And again, it's a warm welcome. A very, very warm welcome here. On a nice, pleasant afternoon. It's a day-night encounter here. It's the first All Sector Tournament 2023-24. It's the plate final, and the first ball is up and ready. Right arm over. Smash he goes. A booming drive on the offside. There is cushion. EQUATE Champs, the skipper Sachin Dula has won the toss. He is elected to take first strike. It's going to be pretty interesting here. Both these teams very competitive. KDC Phoenix wearing their traditional blue and orange. Ravi Bor, the tall, lanky right-hander, is off the mark. Both these openers are off the mark, picking up singles. And both these openers have not wasted any time in trying and ensuring they get off the mark. 130 and 130 plus is what EQUATE Champs skipper has mentioned that he'll be happy defending. He dances down the track. That is a big, loud shout. Shy of the stumps, but in the end, all's well that ends well. It's an aggressive batter, 77. Jersey number 7, Hashmi. I've been watching him for at least a couple of decades now. He's been playing cricket for a long, long while. He's not stopped yet. The men in blue, sky blue rather. Off the back foot, he punches one straight there. There's a bit of yes, a bit of no, no, dear, dear. Ravi Bor just kept running and running. He forgot to watch the signal. And he's broken the rules of the traffic light here and is paying penalty. That's a big wicket. Hashmi's gone and the KDC Phoenix fielders are jumping in joy to walk Hashmi back. If you go back and look at the replays, clearly there was no single. The ball was hit straight to the fielder very, very firmly, but in the end, confusion all around. You'll have to say that was a poor call there from Ravi Bor. He'll be disappointed with himself. This is not the kind of start that you want, especially after electing to bat. The big wicket of the aggressive Hashmi's back. Good start, excellent start there for the Phoenix. Sinas is the new strike bowler for KDC Phoenix. He's got a very short run up though. Vasu's walked in. He's off the mark as well. This time no confusion, rather straight to that long on fielder. Ravi Bor. I wonder where he was watching. He was not looking at the ball. He was not looking at his partner. In the end, is it straight up and over? The fielder trying to take a U-turn, but in the end that's going to tickle over to that long offense. Amit. I wonder what he's complaining about. But in the end, it's a boundary. It's the first boundary. That will bring some relief to Ravi Bor, especially after that early mix-up in that opening over. Good start though for both the teams. Ending on a good note with that boundary. 1 over gone by. It's 8 for 1. And tell you what, we're here at the KOC grounds. Excellent conditions. Excellent conditions for a game of cricket. It's a day-night encounter here. We are live on Ben Creations. Perhaps one of the most popular YouTube channels here in Kuwait to cover cricket live. Vasu will be on strike. There's plenty of changes all around. They're trying to ensure that they get the field right. Midov running out, Midov being called back in. Suresh is the opening bowling partner. He's bowling a left arm. That's cleaned up. What an excellent delivery that is. I love the celebration. The wicket stumble. Timber disturbed. That is going to be a very pleasing replay though. Excellent delivery. Ball angling in. He's trying to play across it. In the end, he ended up playing all over it. It's been plenty of action right throughout. If you go and watch the replays, it's been pretty good there. 2 wickets down so far. I wonder what, if you ask me one question, I feel that the EQUATE CHAMPS batters are in a hurry to go and watch the RCB game though. RCB is batting first in the IPL Eliminator. What a story it's been from RCB right throughout. If you ask any RCBian or their fans, they'll talk plenty of emotions though. We'll come back to Kuwait Live here at the KOC grounds. EQUATE CHAMPS winning the toss. They've lost a couple of wickets in a hurry. They'll have to settle in. They'll have to settle in and try and ensure they build a partnership. Things started off with that mix-up. Now, some excellent bowling. Oh, good shot. He's driven handsomely. The fielding again. Looks like it's Amit. A bit of hesitation there, but in the end, a couple of runs. The experienced Muqaddam has walked in. He's a gritty customer, is Muqaddam. Again, he's trying to drive this one. A bit of an inside edge or under edge is what you call it. But still in the end, he'll pick up a single. Ravi Bora and Muqaddam have batted quite a lot together. Decade after decade. I've been watching them doing the job for the EQUATE CHAMPS. Can they regroup? Can they try and assess the situation? But they're up against some excellent bowling. Talking about excellent bowling, look at the carry on that occasion. That was a snort is what they normally would call it. The ball fizzing past through. Good carry, good bounce. He's just letting them know that he has the bumper up his sleeve. Muqaddam is a very good player of the back foot. He's very aggressive though. The crowd slowly but steadily building in here. Down the leg side. And what more is the first extras on board? Mohammad Aslam, the match official for this game. The ever smiling Aslam. A good shot, straight to that fielder, and Hamid has put this one down. Can you believe it? If you want to drop a catch, certainly not Muqaddam on this occasion. It could have been 3 out of 3, but not to be. That was hit very firmly. It was hit far too well, but it went straight to that fielder. Perhaps sun, the setting sun causing slight bit of problems. He's wrapped him on the pad. Certainly that's high enough. The drama increasing, intensity increasing, and the left arm has caused plenty of problems. He almost picked up his second wicket. But not to be. The survivors certain scare the EQUATE CHAMPS. And Muqaddam gets a life, a much wanted one. Amit has been in some bit of action right throughout. The skipper Samit Pal, he's done extremely well. He scored almost 334 runs in this tournament. Second best. Oh, down towards the onside. The fielder was slightly interested, but not to be. Another couple of runs. They'll stroll through though. The outfield slightly on the heavier side. Will it get better or not? We'll try and find out very, very quickly under the lights, but doesn't seem so. Again, he's looking to go on the onside. He gets a thickish inside edge though. He's dealing in couples at the moment here, Ravi Bore. Certainly that run-out will be playing on his mind for some time though. Can he get over it? Seeming to do well though. Doing the recovery job pretty well. Runs coming thick and fast at the moment. The right-hander not causing as much problem as the left-handed. Another wide to follow up. It's more military medium though. And that's how it is. We'll sit back and try and reassess the situation. Now 3 fielders on the onside, 1 extra fielder being called up. Backward scale leg, short mid wicket, mid on inside the circle. To go with those 2 fielders on the offside. In the deep is deep long off, deep extra cover. He goes over long on this time, wide and square, 1 bounce into the fence towards the electronic scoreboard. The second boundary there for Ravi Bore is taking on the leg side, much to his liking though. Picking up his second boundary, 1 in the offside earlier or mid-off. This time this was comfortable enough to be heading to that fence. All of a sudden you can see them pressing the panic button. Field changes all around. The deep extra comes into the circle. Now is a long off in place and a wide is deep mid wicket is pretty much straight. The mid on is inside the circle as well. Where is Ravi go? Does he stick to his plan? I'm thinking he's going to go mid on this time. Not to be, he's gone square. He's playing it to the merit of the ball. The ball is slightly heavier there on the field, but he'll settle for a couple of runs. The kind of start that EQUATE Champs was looking forward to from Ravi Bore is giving them exactly what they've been wanting, but at an expense of that wicket of Hashmi. A big wicket though. All those viewers who are not familiar with Hashmi, is a very, very dangerous character. Down the ground, straight to that field, a bit on, bit of yes, again a bit of no, another bit of confusion there. Ravi Bore every now and then finding himself in a bit of a mix. He'll have to get over it. Somebody will have to give him a loudspeaker though to do the calling. Or perhaps he'll go on Amazon and try and order one. Next time around he wants to take the field. That's the only solution we'd see right now, but at the moment things looking good. Every now and then a bit of hesitation here and there, but they're surviving a little jitters, the EQUATE Champs, but the scoring rate pretty good. What I love about the EQUATE Champs is the intent. Off the back foot is trying, the ball didn't bounce him, but he still picks this one towards deep backward square. Just a single though. Over number 3 coming to an end. A pretty eventful over there for the EQUATE Champs. They've raced away. They're running at a very good rate though. (26 for 2). 3 overs gone by. At almost 8.67 the current run rate. Mukadam is just under a run a ball. He's 4 on 5. But on the other hand, Ravi Bore is running at the rate of not 16 of 9. Pretty good. Pretty solid though. Mind you, this is the plate final. We'll be having another final coming up. That's the mega final happening for the first oil sector tournament. That's on Saturday. That KNPC will be taking on KDC All Stars. So both the KDC teams are playing two separate finals. They'll be very, very pleased with the kind of effort they put in, both the KDC teams, in this tournament. Kamal Mukadam. He's up and ready. The field is inside. The left-hander is going around the wicket. He's bowling Fuller, trying to angle this one inside. Looking to whip it up on the onside, but in the end, a big loud shout. Nothing more than that. He'll have to be slightly watchful though, Kamal. He wants to take this left armer on the onside because he's bowling pretty straight. Yes, again. Good sharp delivery. Ravi Bor thinking of a run and deciding against that. Every time the ball screams past anyway in the field, Ravi Bor thinks the single is on. Suresh, left arm around the fielder in check there. A better throw certainly would have challenged Kamal on that occasion, but not to be. Living slightly dangerous, living on the edge. That fielder slightly far too deep. Now he falls back. Perhaps 3/4. He wants him to go towards that fence because Ravi Bor has been severe on the onside. He's looking to make this power play count. Where is Ravi Bor looking? On the offside, but straight to that field at short third. He's trying to pierce that field. Was unable on this occasion, but in the end, a single is still pretty much on. It would be interesting had Suresh gone over the wicket and try and bowl a couple of deliveries over the wicket for a left armer with that angle. Perhaps he's not comfortable. For the reasons lesser known, he's still sticking towards bowling around the wicket. Oh, a bit of room. He creamed this one there, but there is cushion, but he's bowling to his field, which is very, very good. Another single. There's a wideish third man on that occasion. It's pretty much more at deep backward point. It's a pretty diagonal field. You can see deep point along to go with a deep long on. And Ravi Bor, where is he going to go? If anything on the stumps, he's surely going to go back past the bowler or perhaps on the onside. On the stumps, towards mid-off. He still thinks there's a single. This is a single. Dear oh dear. That would have been a goner again. Ravi Bor is chancing his luck tonight. I wonder if someone will go and tell Ravi Bor there is a run out. Every time he's trying to steal those runs from the fielder. This is a fabulous, fabulous ground. If you have a look at it, you'll hear the birds chirping all around, and it's a wonderful venue to be playing cricket, and perhaps more so if you want to enjoy a game of cricket. There's plenty of shades all around, good sitting arrangements, and stands all around. And what more? There's going to be lights. Surely will be on at some given point. Now for the first time, there's going to be a bowling change. Right arm over. Dear, oh dear, started off very, very badly. It's going to be interesting where that ball really pitched. Four was gone by 31 for 2. Abhishek, jersey number 1, has the ball in hand for the first time in this game. He's got a beautiful action though. Is it very, very firmly down the ground. Mind you, the power play is still on. Kamal Muqaddam has been pretty quiet so far. Mind you, he's got a chance going his way. A straightforward catch been dropped. Is it going to be his night? Struggling at the moment here, Abhishek, with that line, with that length, perhaps with that new ball as well. For all those who have tuned in, this is the plate final. The first oil sector tournament 2023-24. Clipped away on the onside. Gently, elegantly, whatever you call it. And just for a single though. As coming back to that eliminator, perhaps the much awaited game, the knockouts for the IPL has begun. Ravi Bohr trying to hit this one. I wonder where, but he's got the bottom edge, which took the ball nowhere. And that's exactly what the game of cricket is all about. Anticipation, assumption. Pretty much premeditated though. He's got a lovely action going, Abhishek, and he's got a wonderful length as well. Slowly but steadily he's getting his line right. All of a sudden the lights up and running. Almost into that block hole, but not to be. A bit of fumble there from the fielder. Ravi Bohr is thinking of a second. Kamal says yes, he responds pretty confidently. Another couple of runs. Another full delivery, but this time that fielder is very much alert, straight to that fielder. A rare dot ball though. As we're biding time on hands, the camera been panning around, getting a panoramic view of this exquisite ground. And for the first time, it's going to be spin, jersey number 17. Amit Kumar Jadhav has ball in hand. Perhaps he dropped a catch earlier on. Will that cost them dearly? He's got a strange action though. It reminds me of someone like an Inzamam ul Haq. Not a conventional from an off spinner, but it's still effective. Certainly not from the coaching manual though. In the meanwhile, Ravi Bor picks up a single. Now this is going to be very interesting. Will Kamal Mukadam take on Amit? It's been quite a while that he's been very, very patient. He's been very quiet. He's a pretty aggressive and busy player by any means. It's only a matter of time. He almost got himself out at the non-striker's end. He caught the bowler napping on that occasion. Pretty much a cotton ball chance, but not to be. He's tossing this one up pretty much high. This is running away to the fence. Fielder giving chase. It's a good throw, but not good enough to challenge Ravi Bor and his fitness. Another couple of runs. Every now and then is maneuvering the ball in the field, in the gaps, and picking up those easy twos. It's been a pretty effective partnership though. Perhaps the best so far. Gets an edge, a thickish outside edge. The ball heading to that fence, but very unlikely to get there. Another couple of runs. Six overs are gone by, 43. The power play is completed. They have just done fair enough in spite of losing those couple of wickets. 43 is what they have accounted for, the Kuwait champs. And the EQUATE champs will sit back and think they need to get another 90 odd more runs to get to that score that was being calculated initially by the skipper. 130 odd plus is what he reckoned they could defend, and defend easily. Given the ground conditions, yes, the outfield is slightly more on the slower side, but every run certainly would be of plenty of value. And now with the field widespread, the power play is done and dusted. Slowly but steadily the field spreading, and EQUATE champs will have to capitalize on those gaps, those big odd gaps. Abhishek has come back to bowl his second over. He looked pretty good. I've loved the way he's been bowling. He's got a very, very smooth action. I like his approach towards the crease. Very, very clinical though. What has most impressed me with Abhishek is the length that he bowls, pretty much full, right up to the batter. There he goes, the fielder has been there, called upon, yes, but no. The fielder went charging in, and all of a sudden Kamal is riding his luck. 2 and 2, 2 catches gone, come by, 2 catches gone by. Chancing his arm every now and then, Kamal. Now he's looking to play on the onside. Well, the umpire had a close look. He gave it a thought, but not good enough is what he thinks. Good comeback though there from Abhishek. Perhaps a change. And that's exactly what you want. On a flat deck, a bit of change up. A bit of variations going your way. Try and keep the batsman guessing. On the other hand, there's no guessing for Ravi Bor. I think the only way to go about this is go downtown and try and get after the bowling. And one more thing, that will be playing on the back of Ravi Bor. He'll want to compensate for the loss of Hashmi though. It was a big wicket loss in Wayne. Initially up front, courtesy that run out, that mix up, a bit of confusion all around. Kamal drives one handsomely there. Ravi Bor is thinking of a single, but not to be. Good work there from the fielder, extra cover. This has been a pretty good over there from Abhishek. So far, so good. What more is not conceded any wides though. Slightly wider in the air, slashed away, beautifully played. Another couple of runs. He pierces that field slightly in the air, but he'll take it. All of a sudden, EQUATE champs have done pretty well to try and recover from those couple of wickets early on. This has been a very, very good partnership. Surely led by Ravi Bor, another outside edge in the meanwhile there of Kamal's bat. .42 is the partnership. It's come off good time in 35. These batters have been running very, very hard. They'll take a short break. Play will resume after a short break. A quick drinks break there for the batters though. Certainly a refreshing one. It's almost 38 degrees, pretty much on the cooler side. Manoj Chauhan there is the new bowler who's taken the ball in hand. After the short break, he'll resume. Oh, good shot. He sweeps this one beautifully. That's running away toward that fence. Will it get there? It's a bigger challenge. Another couple of runs. All of a sudden, he's getting up. Slightly more fuller, slightly slower. He slices this one in the air, but in the end, it's just going to be a single though. What's good about this partnership is they're trying to look for runs of every possible delivery. Be it a single, be it a couple of runs. They're searching for those boundaries, which is very hard to come by. This is tossed up and tossed up very well, slightly slower through the air. The skipper on that occasion. There's been runs throughout this over. Slightly quicker though. Off the back foot towards long off. Another single. Much fuller, much slower, beautifully bowled. But still it's going to be a single that's going to be conceded. There's been runs of every possible ball been bowled in this over. He's trying everything, the bowler, Manoj. It's good thinking. Certainly the bowler's got the thinking cap on. He's searching for that breakthrough. What a good shot. That's one of the favorite shots that Kamal plays. Is the sweep shot. He's so good. He's so strong on that shot. Going down on one knee. Very, very pleasing to watch. So far, it's been pretty good. Another fruitful over there for the EQUATE champs. Runs right throughout. 8 runs have come in the last over. The opening over of Manoj. And both these batters are in the 20s now. Ravi Bor, 29 of 23. He's got a couple of boundaries for himself, but on the other hand, Kamal Mukadam has supported his partner equally well. 20 of 21, not almost run a ball. The 50-run partnership has come up in good time of 41 balls. Especially after losing 2 quick wickets, it's been a splendid recovery though. 58 for 2, 8 overs gone by. Now EQUATE champs will be sitting very, very comfortably, having a hot cup of coffee or tea, enjoying it rather. And they move to some safety. A swing and a miss there from Ravi Bor. All of a sudden, a little bit of concentration, lapse in concentration. 4 in the circle, and everyone is standing on the edge of the circle. The single is completely on, no matter where you want to go, but he decides to go towards short third man. Plenty of edges of late there of Ravi Bor's bat. The skipper, Pal, has got ball in hand now. Excellent, excellent comeback there from Pal. He's done a pretty good job right throughout this tournament, scoring 334 runs. Can he do something special with the ball tonight? Firmly hit, straight to that fielder. Good return, slight fumble there from the bowler though. And yet again, the running from the EQUATE champs, not very confident, but good enough. They've been challenging the arm of the fielders right throughout. He's got this one high on the slice of the bat, but in the end, pretty much a drop and run shot. Another single. That fielder standing at short cover is pretty deep. Perhaps not the best fielder standing there. It's Manoj. Kamal slices this one. I was talking about the fielder there. Amit is coming running. Another one going down. Dear oh dear, perhaps Amit has dropped 2 chances tonight. Not a good feeling as a fielder though. Kamal perhaps has brought all his luck right throughout. And he's chancing his arm every now and then, and nobody's catching anything going in the air. I always wonder what the feeling would be for a batter who's been dropped thrice. What is running through his head? Shivnas is coming back again for his second spell, trying to search for a wicket from somewhere. Driven handsomely down the ground, Kamal. What an extraordinary spectacle here with the lights on. This ground is looking even better under lights. Shivnas is slowing things down, but they're not getting the support from the fielders. Hence, runs are coming in bits and pieces, and EQUATE Champs will be very, very happy with the strike being rotated ever so frequently. Hit very firmly, wide of the fielder. Will it be two? Will it be two? He's thinking of it. Yes, that slight fumble certainly will help the cause. Another couple of runs. He's very, very strong on the offside, Kamal. He's looking to go extra cover. He looks to play that sweep ever so often. He's very, very good on the sweep as well. He's thinking of a wide. Yes, certainly a wide been called. Sinas. The opening bowler, the opening new ball bowler has come back to bowl his second spell with the semi-new, perhaps older ball is what you can call it. Another one driven square. Kamal Mukadam hits one wide of that fielder. He'll pick up another couple of runs. He's keeping the score busy. He's keeping the score moving, and that's what EQUATE Champs will be sitting and smiling happy about. He's walked down, he's given this one, this has got good tongue. That ball has gone up and over. Yes, it has. The long off fielder thought he was interested for a split second, but in the end, he had to go down and fetch the ball from beyond that fence. I wouldn't rather call it deep in the woods, but certainly into the trees there. What a good shot. Plenty of timing, good. Excellent shot. He's getting to move on. Now on the onside. That is sensible batting there from Kamal. They're mixing up things, both these batters, caution with aggression. Every now and then they're looking forward. Now they think it's almost halfway through the first innings. 10 overs done and dusted. Perhaps a short water break will do. .76 is what EQUATE Champs have managed so far. A couple of wickets fallen long ago. Perhaps 8 overs ago is what we could relate. But Kamal Mukadam, 34 of 29, is got going. The last scoring shot was a very, very good hit. A handsome 6 up and over, a long off. The skipper's is surely come back to roll his arm over. He'll try and look for the wicket very, very quickly. Those 3 chances certainly has cost them dearly. And Kamal Mukadam is making it count and count big time. Gently tapped one. He's literally stolen a single there from that extra cover fielder's hand. And that has been a major run scoring area. The short extra cover and covers. Perhaps a fielder there, extra fielder would do a world of good. Slightly shorter, he's dabbed one towards the square leg fielder. Every time the ball is going to the fielder, there's no real threat. They're picking up singles ever so cool and calmly. He dances down the track. He drags this one towards long on. And still he'll find himself a single, ever so comfortably though. And that is what's the most interesting feature of this innings has been the runs that they've been scoring ever so easily, dabbing the singles all around, trying and fetching them with comfortable ease. It's good clear skies right here at the KOC grounds. 38 degrees is what the temperatures would clock at the moment, but it's not hot. It's not challenging though. It's excellent conditions for a game of cricket. In the meanwhile, Kamal picks up another single towards deep point. Speaking about single, it's been single right throughout. The fielder almost knocked Kamal on that occasion. He was caught slightly, ever so slightly napping, trying to steal that single. They've kept the scoreboard ticking right throughout. 11 overs gone by. The skipper's completed his 2 overs, none for 10. They're trying to mix their bowlers around. They got everyone trying to pick up the third wicket, which is not coming from anywhere at the moment. In the meanwhile, the eliminator between RCB and RR is taking a fascinating turn. 172 for 7. RCB now, they got to some respectabilities. A challenging score is what you would reckon. It will do some taking for the RRs to go and fetch those runs. Will RCB stop them, or will RR stop the continued run from the RCBs? Certainly, if RCB does not go on to make it, it will be a big heartbreak though. And maybe it'll remove an element of fun, an element of thrill. If RCB exits, will not hope so. We'll want RCB to continue. But in the meanwhile, play resumes. Ravi Board continues to go up and over. Another single. They're doing this very, very well. Comfortably done by both these batters. Picking up ones, twos. They'll try and get to that 100 mark very quickly. He's trying to get to that sweep shot. Did he get some part of his body onto that? Not to be down the leg side. He was looking to play that sweep shot. One of his favorite shots. Going down on one knee. There's a big gap between deep square leg and deep long on. Oh dear, that was just lobbed ever so gently. Only to find a single around the corner. Jersey number 8 and 9 are sharing the ball at the moment. Manoj has ball in hand, is mixing up his leg spin. The ball has been following Amit Kumar right throughout. A couple of chances have come and gone by. He's denied them. Leg spin into action, slow and steady. The fielder there on that occasion. He's done well, but perhaps he has... Has he touched the rope? I'm not quite sure. It happened in such hurry, but nonetheless... leave it to the officials and the fielders. Another couple of runs, good shot. He's begun to time the ball well enough. Every now and then he's looking to dance down the track, Kamal. He dabs once gently with a look for a second. No, not to be. The bowler's done well on this occasion to try and go and feel the ball. I'm pretty impressed with the way Manoj has been going about his bowling. He's tried everything possible. The skipper will come and resume to bowl his third over. Bit of field changes all around. They're trying to ensure 5 in the circle, 4 riding the boundary. Ravi Bor is looking to pierce that gap and he does well. Fielder giving chase. It's just going to be a single. It's been a very, very handy partnership right throughout. Good shot down the ground. He's hit this very well. But the field on that occasion doing excellently well. A good tumble there. And that is out. He's given up on himself. Is Ravi Bor perhaps tired legs? Lack of intent. He got it anything, but he's done his job pretty well. And that's the only way that EQUATE Champs would be losing their third wicket, because it never seemed threatening at any given point. You'll have to give credit to that fielder, the left-arm bowler Suresh, who's done extremely well. And that replay will tell you another story. That tumble, that quick pick-up and throw was excellent. And courtesy that wonderful fielding effort, Ravi Bor is walking back. We'll try and see if we catch some viewers. 172 is what RCB has posted. What do you think? You can leave your comments. You can leave your thoughts. Perhaps you can wish for something. We'll see whether it comes true or not after the next 20 overs with Rajasthan Royals trying to chase down the score. But we are live back here and Samit Pal is there. Another one slicing up in the air. Fielder giving chase. But the chase is not threatening enough to get to that ball anyway close. That'll be a wide. Samarik Patel is walked in to join Kamal Mukadam. And he dabs one to open his account. Just a single. The fielder screaming away, trying to threaten Kamal Mukadam. Big shout. Yelling around, trying to fetch another wicket from somewhere. But in the end, Kamal Mukadam has done well to get in time. He's on 43. 7 away from his half century. Perhaps after his 50, he'll have to retire. Firmly driven off the back foot. What that shot said is, left leg goes up in the air, very much Caribbean style. You see big, huge guys, FT guys like Andre Russell, Carlos Bradfield, with that left leg going in the air and trying smashing that ball. That's the way they play their cricket, the Caribbeans. But in the meanwhile, yeah, it's a dot ball to end Samit Pal's over. Another eventful over comes to an end, courtesy that run out. What will Kamal do? He'll score a boundary or two and perhaps try and score another boundary towards the back end of getting to that 50. Get a few more runs, tired legs. He's on 44 of 38. He's done his job. And the fielder certainly has helped his cause. The Phoenix fielders have done well to help Kamal get there. Those 3 drop catches have cost them dearly. And perhaps it can be a deciding moment in this game. In this big final year, they played final. Experienced players is something that you don't want to let go or get off the hook. Patel trying to go off the back foot now. Amit Kumar is back into the attack with his unusual off spin. Slightly quicker, and this time a single is there for the taking. That brings the man in form, Kamal, on strike. Will he take on Amit Kumar? There's only one fielder on the onside, on the boundary. That's the long on. There's a big vacant space right throughout. Is Kamal certainly eyeing at some given point, but Amit Kumar has been smart enough trying to bowl to his field. He's got plenty of fielders, slightly more unusual. You can see the fielders. There's a gully in place, a short third man who's very, very close. A short cover, extra cover. And much more quicker. Confidence is something that you always would relate to, and perhaps Amit Kumar has plenty on hand at the moment. Full and straight to that fielder, just a single. Everyone is animated, perhaps wonder what's happening there in the center. It's been a pretty good over there by Amit Kumar. Short ball. He's hit this one. But the question is, has he hit this well enough? Doesn't seem so. Kamal, on the other hand, is literally strolling, walking, whatever you call it. Now he's jogging back to his crease. End of another over. $14 overs gone by. The 100 has come up in good quick time. We have 6 more overs to go after this one. 30 is what they predicted at the start of the innings by the skipper. They'll be happy with 130, 30 or 35 odd runs, but they have plenty of overs in hand. Perhaps they will be looking at 150 from here on. The only question is that 4 more runs required there for Kamal Muqaddam to retire. Once he gets to his 50, perhaps he'll be walking back. Maybe that will slightly change things. Again, trying to force this one on the onside firmly, but in the end it's just going to be a single though. Patel looking to muscle this one on the offside. Is surely nothing going to be more anything than a single though. He's going aerial. Has he got enough elevation? The fielder there, Suresh, has done again pretty well. The fielder standing there at long on is least bothered to go and field that ball though. The fielder from long off has made a long way and trying and ensuring that he got to that ball ever so quickly. This is interesting now. He's getting inching closer and closer to that 50-run mark. This is surely going to be a big hit. He was trying for one, but on the other hand, the bowler very smart. He does realize that Kamal Muqaddam is standing 1 run away from that 50. And he's not going to give him anything easy though. And with that shot, he brings up his 50. Kamal, he walks back. Not that he's tired, but the KOC rule does say that you score a 50, you retire. And he's done his job. He's done his job pretty well, Kamal Muqaddam, but he's got plenty of aid there from the Phoenix fielders with those 3 drop catches, perhaps. You will have to wait and watch whether that'll be the decisive factor between winning and losing this game. But so far so good there for Kuwait, for EQUATE champs. They'll be relieved, the Phoenix fielders surely, and the skipper, to see the back of Kamal Muqaddam, who's done quite some damage with that half century. He's held things together, put in a very valuable partnership with Ravi Bohr initially up front. It's surely going to be taking some doing to try and chase down this score. Mind you, any score and any knockouts, chasing is always going to speak a lot of volume when it comes to pressure of chasing down a target. No matter how good your batting lineup is, it will be tested. Suresh left him around. He's come back with his second spell. He beats the bat up front straight away. He's caused plenty of problems initially up front. The left armour. Strange Luther has been bowling around the wicket though. This is driven very well off the mid of the bat. Excellent throw. But the wicketkeeper again, a slight fumble. Every now and then that's been the problem. He's trying to shuffle across, but he's not too far across though. Wrapping on the pads. And the angle certainly, you can see there's a couple of stumps pretty much visible there. Again hit very firmly. That fielder there, short cover was tested. Slight fumble, allowing that single. Now they'll be running for almost everything. We're into the last phase. Death overs is what you call it. He's looked very cool and calm and composed. Samit Pal, the skipper. Jersey number 8, standing a long off. And his team has done fairly well, apart from those 3 catches initially up front. Oh, excellent ball. Excellent ball. That's what you want from your death bowlers, trying and bowling full and straight, trying to search for those Yorkers. Sneaking through underneath that bat, but perhaps the only thing he missed was getting it on target, trying to shackle those timber. He's bowled consistently well, he's bowled fast, he's been furious up front. And love the attitude that Suresh has. There you go, short ball. That's going to be challenged, that's going to be challenged, it's going to be close enough, the wicket again. Every now and then, you think you have a chance and the wicketkeeper floors the ball time and again. And this has been a problem there for the KDC Phoenix. Their fielding has really cost them dearly. Amit Kumar is back into the action. He's following up with this very, very good over. The previous one that he bowled, mixing it up. Closing on things, they certainly have a plan. Now slow, very much tempting. The fielder there, completely unaware on that occasion. And a couple of runs. Another single there, the fielder short cover challenge, the wicketkeeper again. His wicket-keeping skills have been questionable right throughout. It shouldn't have been 1, now it's 2. Amit is wondering what's going on. Oh dear. They're stealing runs pretty well, the Kuwait champs. EQUATE champs have been pretty stern and trying and stealing every run possible. And that is perhaps a pleasing intent right throughout. Wonderfully hit. Fielders come charging in. The non-striker has not looked in any hurry. The skipper there, Sachin. Fresh legs. He's walked in. He wants to have much of the strike. Again, it's in the hands. Another one come and gone down. Chances are coming and going by. The Phoenix fielders are failing to cling on to them. And that has been the story right throughout. Slowly but steadily but gradually they're inching to that 120 odd mark. He dances down using his feet. The fielder this time very alert. He just keeps it down to a single. Amit Kumar applauding the fielding effort. The good thing about the Phoenix side is they're not trying and over-experimenting. They're trying to stick to that fixed line of bowlers. They've had 6 bowlers and they're going to stick to them. And the skipper who's completed his quota 4 overs, given away 22. None for 22 of his 4. Perhaps one of the most economical bowlers tonight. Going around was 5.5. Abhishek has ball in hand. Jersey number 1, right arm over. The medium paces back into action. They're mixing it up, spin and pace both as well. Patel is thinking too, but Sachin on the second occasion is not thinking about the second run. Strangely, not sure. Perhaps he believes in his batting ability more, or rather, he wants to use the long handle. Can he get going? Will he get going? It's time now for Sachin. The wicketkeeper again, chancing his arm. He's been in a mix of things right throughout. The only thing the wicketkeeper has done so far is just stopping the balls, that's it, rather than collecting it cleanly. And that's been a major problem, but nonetheless, it has provided much aid towards contributing towards EQUATE CHAMPS. They've done extremely well. He's looking to jump down. He gets plenty of bat on that one, but still he's not going to go to the fence. I wonder when was the last boundary scored towards the leg side. I've hardly seen any. Patel there. Down the leg side, another in the wide surely will be called. Another extra ball to be bowled. He'll have to go back and re-bowl this one again. He's trying to get the better of the bowler on this occasion, but not to. It didn't come at the meat of the bat, but still a single is on. Surely it's impressive bowling there from Abhishek. He's kept it very simple, very straight. He's not tried anything different. And there he's gone. You miss and I hit. I've been talking about his line, about his discipline. He's kept things simple. It's very, very logical towards the backhand. Would want to see the timber shattering all over again. And that replay tells you a story. The Phoenix fielders have found and the bowlers have found wickets to come hard. Found wickets to be coming very hard. But in the end, a couple of run-outs here and there. $124. With almost 2.5 overs left. Faisal Chogli. He's out there in the center. He dabs one straight. He'll be challenged. Had that hit the stumps? Did it hit the stumps? Did it hit the stumps? Looks like it hit the stumps. They think he's out. But not Mohammad Aslam. The match officials. I love the action. He says, stay calm, I'm watching. Interesting replay though. Oh dear. This is going to be fun. Suresh is back, the left-hand medium pacer. He's been perhaps the most impressive of the lot, the way he's bowled. Faisal Chogle will be facing the music. This is going to be very, very interesting. I'm sure Faisal Chogle has told half of the Kokon that he's playing a match live tonight. You'll see a lot of his friends online live. If you have anything to say to Faisal, you can pass on the message. Sure, I'll give it to him. Oh dear, the only thing he's done is just forgot to get bat on ball. Yes, he's practicing his shot though. He's a dear old friend of mine, so I can take the liberty of having a little bit of fun with Faisal. He always believes that he's an excellent all-rounder. There he goes again, he dances down, he's got his dancing shoes, but again, the only thing he's done is try to get bat on ball. Now he walks down and has a word with him very, very quickly. He tells Faisal, come on Faisal, get some bat and ball. Give me the strike. Faisal, plenty of people are watching you from Kokon. Show some magic. Oh, he gets off. No, not to be. There's a comedy of errors. All of a sudden, you can see there, he literally ran his partner out. Oh dear, Faisal. What have you done? What have you done? He's sacrificed his wicket for his team. We'll have to give it to Suresh the way he's bowled excellently. Superb bowling there. He's kept his nerve. He's been very accurate. He's been quick. Perhaps the quickest tonight. We'll try and figure out if there's anyone more quicker following up in the second innings. But he's been very disciplined though. And moreover, he's got that run out from his fielding. Very acrobatic in the field as well. He's got a good cricketing head on his shoulders. Oh, good shot. Straight to that fielder, but that single is still on at any given time. Now, we're closing onto this innings, and that is exactly what both these batters will be looking forward to. This has been an excellent, excellent over right throughout. He's given absolutely nothing in this over. As we speak, it's the commentator's curse. Now finally gives it wide, a wicket, a single and a wide in this over. But still it's a pretty good over given it's a death over. It is a penultimate over. There's one more to go. And this is perhaps a comeback over there for the Phoenix side to restrict the EQUATE champs to less than 140 odd runs. He's trying to chase this one outside the off stump. But that will be it. It is the end of the 19th over. And tell you what, he's bowled almost 5 dot balls in that over. Patel is still there with 20 of 24. Can he finish off this innings with a flurry of boundaries to the back end? Can he do something special? Try and keep strike. What can Patel offer to his team? If you ask me, I would tell you that they'll be looking for at least 11 runs, try and make it to 140. Psychologically, it'll be a very, very good score, perhaps a score beyond par. He's danced down the track. Good connection of the very first ball. It has to be a couple of runs. Yes, the fielder on this occasion has helped the cause. So 2 off the first ball, which makes it another 9 of 5 to get to that 140 mark. I'm standing alongside Benson. Benson, what do you reckon would be a good score? 140 says Benson. He agrees with me. Come on, mate. Try and disagree with me now. Will it be a couple? Looks like it will be a couple. Yes. 2 from 2. It makes it 4 of the first 2 deliveries. They wanted 11. We got 4. We need 7 more, Benson. Now I'm going to change my thought. Perhaps it's going to be 142 or 138. Either of the one, but not 140 for sure. Well, I'm just playing jigsaw puzzle at the moment. I just want to disagree to agree to Benson. Abhishek, full and straight. Make that 2. Make that 2. Certainly 2-2-2. We're very much on course to get to 142, perhaps more than that. Very much Gujarati. The announcer says, "Chora nache ke 3 run ma." I wish they serve us dokla at the break at the KOC grounds. The last time I remember we had pani puri and bel puri, much to the treat. That is KOC for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to have something like that, surely come to the ground. Is it going to be a no ball? Looks like, yeah, he danced down the track. The bowler doesn't disagree. Now we're very much on course. Benson is smiling. I said 142 and beyond, and yes, it will be with that no ball. That no ball certainly is brought a smile to both me and Benson. I wish I could have bet something with Benson. Oh dear. 138 is already a box tick from my side. 138 is done. I'm looking at 142 and beyond. But that no ball certainly has helped the cause. 1 wicket will change things around here. Abhishek, free hit. It will be a single. Throw it there. A slight fumble might cause another run. Not to be. This is something that I'm really assuming. This is what happens normally in tennis ball cricket. You keep throwing the ball over and again at either ends, trying to concede that extra run. But we still have plenty of time to get to 142, a 139. Oh, good shot. It's just a single. Throw the ball through the stumps. Not to be. Benson is looking firm at 140. 1 wicket will change things around here. Will that wicket come? Will it not? Oh, we're at 140 to be very honest. Make that 141. Make that 142. Will it be 142? Yes, it is. Benson says no. I've been already predicting 142. And that is 142, Benson. Benson has lost a bet. And that's the closure keeping humor aside, EQUATE champs have done extremely well. The captain suggested 135. As their players walk along, we'll try to run through the score very, very quickly. It's been pretty good. Good closure there from Patel towards the back end. EQUATE champs have closed down extremely well. Can they come back and chase down the score? The Phoenix, yes, there you can see there Hashmi not doing much, not troubling anyone apart from the scorers. Perhaps he's not troubling his laundry as well. Very much intact. He scored 2. Ravi Board 39. Vasu there again joining the party with Hashmi. He's gone for a single digit 1, but Kamal Mukadam, who's riding his luck, 50 there. A well-deserved one. It might be a deciding factor, but in the end, yes, Patel coming very strong, closing things up at 31. That's been the score, making sure that they reach to 142 for 5. The bowling cards there. The left arm has done extremely, extremely well. Suresh, 15 for 1, is perhaps the pick of the bowlers, and the only successful bowler is Abhishek. There have been quite a few run-outs though, but in the end, that's the story. 143 is what they'll be chasing very, very quickly. We'll take a short break. We'll come back live here on Ben Creations. A very warm welcome and a good evening. We're back live here. The innings has just begun. The first ball being punted towards extra cover. And, good work there from the fielder. Left arm around is what has been the talk of the town throughout this game. Initially it was Suresh. And now, as we come and chase this target here, EQUATE CHAMPS, can they defend 1-4-2? Another dot ball. Amit is there in the center along with his opening partner, Patel. Raz, the left armer, is bowling around. And the much shortened run-up, jersey number 17. He's been pretty effective. He's got a 6-3 offside field. And he's keeping it tight. Thickish outside edge will fetch a couple of runs on the offside. Patel is off the mark. Well, to make things worse, a couple of runs taken and 1 run short is what has been declared there by Mohammad Aslam, the match official for this game. It is the plate final, the first oil sector tournament 2023-24. We've got the big mega final coming up on Saturday and a few days from now. KNPC, one of the hot favorites, will be taking on KDC All-Stars. Ravi Bor, the wicketkeeper. Perhaps he's the tallest wicketkeeper here in KOC, 6'3", 6'2". Maybe in world cricket as well, Adam Gilchrist, 6'2", 6'3" as well. And normally you don't relate to having wicketkeepers being that tall. India's ace wicketkeepers, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, almost 5'8", 5'9". It's been a very productive over. So many dot balls with just a couple of runs being scored in the opening over. 1 apiece for Jadhav and Patel. Jadhav is the aggressor, is what is been reckoned with. Sachin Dula, the skipper, is at long off. They have a long off and long on in place. They do reckon that Jadhav will be going downtown. Dilip has ball in hand. Excellent start from the right arm over. Dilip. It's been pretty good, pretty decent. Dilip Kumar has ball in hand. Patel for the first time will be facing Dilip in this innings. And Ravi Bor. Oh dear, just as mentioning, Ravi Bor is going to be standing up towards the stumps. That was a bumper of some caliber. The ball literally flew past everyone. And rightly so, wide been called. Much to the surprise. All of a sudden, Ravi Bor says, watch out for your length. If not, at least watch out for me. I'm standing up to the stumps. And surely Ravi Bor, very, very clinical with his gloves. One of the finest wicket keepers here in the KOC circuit. There you can see there, straight away Ravi Bor demonstrating what a good wicket keeper is, standing up to the stumps. Mind you, it's not easy standing up to the new ball, to the medium paces. Inches away from that bat. Every time the ball goes, fizzes back past that bat. It's very much excitement. Another one straight into that glove. He's got gloves as big as buckets. For all those youngsters who are sitting and watching, You can always walk up to someone like Ravi Bor, one of the most senior wicket keepers. He's been wicket keeping for almost a couple of decades now that I've been seeing him watching cricket. They say that class is permanent and form is temporary. I was slightly more wider. What it does, it gives a lot of confidence to the bowlers. If someone like Ravi Bor is standing behind the stumps, they'll have nothing more to worry. It's pretty much similar like MS Dhoni standing behind the stumps, and any spinner, any Indian spinner bowling has nothing to worry about. Such is the confidence. Such is the surety that the wicketkeeper gives you. And at the moment here, Ravi Bor doing the job pretty well. He's got reflexes lightning quick. And not to forget his 50 plus. I'll not be surprised if someone comes and tells me he's 55 plus. It's going to be some taking to find out his right age. He's done his job with the bat, Ravi Bor. Now he has gloves in hand. Dilip Kumar, 108. He squeezes one through offside. Very much full into the block hole. Now they're challenging the fielder. Ravi Bor is there, all alert. Direct hit. The wicketkeeper, the match official is standing towards the square leg. He's alert. Says nothing to worry. This game is brought to you live here by Ben Creations. I wonder what is the count for Ben Creations. Perhaps this is more than 500 odd games been done here on Ben Creations. Yes, Benson, what's the number of games you have done? 2000? He said 250 is very modest. You mean 250 on grass? and 500 odd games on desert? Such is the number. But in the meanwhile, we'll not divert you from this game that is live. We'll be having a big odd celebration when we reach to the number of 1,000. when we end up covering 1,000 games on Ben Creations. Certainly, recently we got a box score that was covered here. The Mumbaikars has hit 1 million. The viewership. He's getting popular by day. He's getting popular by game. Ben Creations in Kuwait, one of the leading YouTube channels that covers cricket live. It doesn't matter what is the condition, be it sandstorm, be it the hot scorching heat, 45 degrees. I've seen him cover games in 55 degrees heat as well. And such is the commitment. In the meanwhile, a catch has come by and it's gone by very quickly. It's gone to his left hand. Surprisingly, he's dropped it. If he finds a reason, Duraz, and tries to tell me, I'm surely not going to believe it because it went to his bowling arm, to his left. And it was well within the reach. A swing and a miss there from Amit Kumar. He's looking to heave one, but at the moment he's not getting the timing right. Perhaps he's not picking the length. Shot selection is going to be something you'll have to look up to. Driven down the ground, but straight to that heavily packed offside field. It's been a very, very good recovery there. The initial 2 overs very economical. Now all of a sudden they're not thinking of runs, they're thinking of ones and twos. And Duraz is keeping it very simple, very straight. And not to forget, it's pretty much tight and tight enough not to fetch runs. He's given away 2 in his opening over. How stingy is Duraz going to be in his second over? We'll have to wait and watch. It's only a matter of time that the batsmen get frustrated and try and get under the skin of the bowler and try to get over him. But he's being as mizy as one would have really thought. And nothing different from his opening over. He's still given away 2 runs with 1 more delivery to go. Oh, into the block hole. Excellent stuff. What a good end to that over. Superb over is what we could conclude. He's given away 5 from 2. And to try and keep someone like Amit Kumar quiet, will certainly bank on some experience. The EQUATE champs fighting it out real hard to try and defend that 142. They've got a bunch of spinners. Faisal Choglu is one of them. And that's how it is. It's going to be Dilip Kumar. Dilip Kumar in the air, it burst through that fingers. Did he get a fingertip? Did he not? Remains to be a question. Oh dear. Driven firmly but straight to that fielder. Perhaps that field positioning slightly inaccurate because you can see that cover point is very much inside. That extra cover is slightly more wider but pretty much deep, allowing that single. And there's a straightish mid-off to go with that deep extra cover on the fence, which is pretty much more towards long off. Slightly unorthodox, but at the moment it's working. Oh, beautifully bowled. It's more likely to be called a wide. It looks like, yes. To make things even more worse, another single has been conceded. Well, the ball left the bowler's hand. It crashed into the keeper's gloves. That's what you can conclude about that particular ball. Amit Kumar playing a miss. Bahut Badhiya is what you would always go on to be hearing from Ravi Bore. That's his energy. Very lively character to go with. Wide. Every now and then is losing his plot at the moment here. Dilip Kumar is getting slightly over ambitious and trying and doing something ever so different. He'll have to be patient with himself. He'll try and ensure that he wants to keep his cool and calm. The runs are not coming easy by any given point. Oh, beautifully bowled. Perhaps he's rolled his fingers and he's kept the batter getting. The guesswork continues there from Amit Kumar. He's expecting things to happen, but not so sure. But in the meanwhile here, boundaries for sure are very, very hard to come by. We have not seen anything heading to the fence. In fact, nothing has even left that 30th circle on a regular basis. And the agony for Amit Kumar continues. It's a good comeback there from Dilip Kumar. He sprayed a couple of wides here and there, but in the end, he's come back strongly to close an over that was only providing plenty of extras, nothing of the bat. Initially, nothing of the bat towards the end. And what is more productive for the EQUATE champs, they're trying and building the pressure. The pressure of runs not coming off the bat, the pressure of runs not coming in this power play. And it's mounting with every over. The required run rate at the start of this inning was almost 7. Now it's slowly but ever so steadily creeped up to 7.8, inching towards that 8-run mark. Once it starts getting bigger and bigger, things will slightly get difficult, especially with the outfield. Slightly more on the heavier side, not the quickest by any means. On the other hand, Amit Jadhav has found it very difficult to get going. 6 of 13, but he'll have to compliment Dilip and Duraz, who are bowled beautifully. He middles this one now. There's a fumble there from the fielder, allowing that extra run. Perhaps and possibly there was no run had that ball been taken cleanly. Bad bounce is what one could really be excused of, but in the end, a couple of runs. Again, those fielders pretty much deep, as I mentioned earlier. They are in no position to save those singles. The singles certainly will be very, very easy to come by. And that surely will ease all the tension that is mounting around both these batters. Amit Yadav now, how can he respond? We have 2 more overs to go in this power play. Will he make it count? Can he make it count? He's trying everything possible, but nothing's really working. Another single down the ground. On the other hand, the best batter, Samit Pal, the skipper, is sitting in the dugout there. He's not in the middle. He's trying to play this towards the leg side. Did he get any bat on that? Was it a leg by? What is going down the leg? Yes, it is a leg by. Perhaps down the leg side. It's the angle of the left arm and trying to bowl into the legs, into the stumps, curling away down the leg side. Good work there from Duraz Saeed. Through the offside, he squeezes one past all those fielders. Another couple of runs. Slowly but steadily, they're getting to move on. Runs have started coming by in 1s and 2s. Courtesy a few misfields here and there, but that's the end of over number 5. But all in all, it's been a pretty productive power play for the EQUATE champs. They've not conceded, they've not got themselves any wickets or hit the wickets column, but they've done pretty well to keep it under 6 in over 26. They're trying to play a bit of old school cricket over here. The EQUATE champs trying and contain these batters. They know that the outfield certainly will be much to their aid and help. It's all a matter of trying and executing the way they bowl and the areas that they choose. Well, we'll try and take some comments from the audience here. Another one goes by here. Sujit says, hi. Hi, Sujit. He says, very good and engaging commentary. Yes, perhaps it would be more engaging had you been here. If you're around KOC, try and step up. I'll allow you in the commentary box to have a chat here very, very quickly. Anyone around here, you can just come up here. We can have a very, very quick chat. One makes two and two makes it better. Conversations always will be intriguing. Thank you, Sujit. If you have any insights, you can always let us know. Perhaps we can speak it out. We can be your voice. Messages keep coming. Plenty of supporters all around. The viewership pretty good. Another wide. But the wicket keeping very consistent there from Ravi Bor. Any insights though? Well, for the scorecard, you can check the KCC Live app. And you can find the score here as well. Courtesy brought to you by Ben Creations. This ground is a fabulous place to be under lights. Anyone out there near Ahmadi, you're more than welcome. We have hot tea being served at the KOC venue. Perhaps more like a welcome drink to you, but in the end, there'll be a single down towards long on. It's going to be a single. Nothing more than that. The EQUATE champs look very alert. It's an experienced team though. And Sujit says, Jeetega by Jeetega. KDC Jeetega is a big fan of KDC. Leg buys. I love Tarang Tushar, what he says. Wickets stumble, opponents crumble. KDC Phoenix on the rumble. Tushar Tarang, you are a poet and you never knew it, is what I would say. A lot of rhyming going around here. In the meanwhile, as those engaging comments are coming by, singles have been accumulated time and again here by the Phoenix batters, the men in red and orange. If you see that the uniform that the Phoenix is wearing is very much similar to the T20 World Cup jersey that India at the moment has chosen. The navy blue, indigo blue is what you call it, and the orange, the flare of orange. They're not gone with the traditional blue ones. Play and a miss, play and a miss. Tarang also is appreciating the skipper Pal's leadership. That is shining bright is what he thinks, rightly so, Tushar. Everyone in the dugout is yelling double, double, double. They're bringing out old and nostalgic moments when we used to play tennis ball cricket. We used to scream at everything all around. If it's a 1, we would scream 2. If it's a 2, we'd scream 3. That's what you do when you play cricket. It's so much fun though. And this game certainly brought to you live here on Ben Creations. You can share it though to your friends. You can subscribe, getting alerts of all the games covered live every now and then. You can always be a part of the voice, coming and trying, letting out your thoughts on air. You're more than welcome. We'll throw you and dish you out an invitation to anyone out there who wants to come and speak, be in front of the camera, behind the camera. And mind you, it's all free. Good ball, straight to that fielder. He lets this go by. Faisal Chogle. Jersey number 69. Interesting though. Faisal is a good friend of mine. I want to know why he's wearing the jersey number 69 and what does it mean actually. But at the moment, EQUATE champs cruising. They still have quite a few bowlers up their sleeve. 38, 37 degrees at the KOC grounds here, under lights. The moon is shining, a full moon. We'll take you straight through and try and zoom perhaps. And what a view it is watching the moon right up there. It's a full moon tonight, pretty much. Not that we are enjoying a wonderful game in moonlight. Of course, the floodlights are there though. What a magical spectacle here. The lights are on in full flow. This is excellent ground here at the KOC facility here. I got another message here. Vinod says, looking forward to your coverage in the finals on Saturday. Nice commentary. Sure, thank you. I'm looking forward to having some breakfast from the Phoenix to make the commentary even more lively. You throw me an invitation, I throw it back to you. I wonder what's there on menu, Vinod. I'll be pleased to know. Come on. Keep the comments going. Speaking about birthdays today, Sarfaraz Khan is celebrating, Sarfaraz Ahmad is celebrating his birthday, I beg your pardon. The former Pakistani captain, one of the renowned cricketers. On the other hand, we'll go back to IPL here. Everything is here on cards. Ben Creations provides everything. RCB there, 172. 99 for 3 is RR. And tell you what, Ben Creations, certainly Benson is an hardcore RCB fan. Ben, tell us something now very, very quickly on air. What do you think about RCB chances?
Oh, it's 60-40.
60-40 in favor of whom?
RR.
He's opting for Bhelpuri. The Rajasthani Bhelpuri. Tell us one dish that you would want if you want to be in Bangalore, that you would want to feast on. What is one favorite dish that the Karnatakans serve?
Masala dosa.
Masala dosa is what he says. Vinod, I'll throw up my request for a masala dosa on Saturday. Make it 2, 1 for me, 1 for Ben. And that's how it goes. We keep the fun going. Vinod, don't take it seriously. It's just humor that we share around. It's always nice to have people. It'll be pretty much heartbreaking if RCB crash out. We'll be expecting by some miracle there. Quite a few fans. In the meanwhile, here coming back live at the KOC, the non-striker tumbling away. Apologies all around. A bit of yes, a bit of no, confusion. But all's when that ends well. And drives one down the ground. It's not been a start that they were wanting or hoping for. The Phoenix, they were hoping for a better start up front, trying to take full toll of that power play, but it's not been the case though. But you never know. Cricket is a game of complete uncertainties. Anything can happen at any given stage. You never know. A couple of hits, a couple of boundaries will change the momentum. Will make the tough going better. And to be very honest, if you see the scorecard, it doesn't tell I mean, alarming stories. It's still 6 and over. It's almost 42 of 7 overs, which is pretty good. And they wanted 7 runs per over. So things for the Phoenix is still under control with those 10 wickets in the bag. 6 and over is what they're going at. 7.7 is what they require. And anything can change at any given stage. There's nothing fancy that is really required. Sanjeev has got the ball in hand. Who's completed his eventful over, the first over. Jatin Kumar bowls his first ball. Pretty much flighted. They'll have to really pull up the socks, the EQUATE champs. If they want to win this game, they'll have to pick up wickets, and that's the only way, perhaps, of stopping the scoring rate, of changing the momentum. If you allow these batters, or you try to contain them for a split while, that is possible, but not for too long. Good shot, good connection down towards long on. Another single. All of a sudden, you'll see that the confidence is building. The start has been slightly more scratchy. It's not been a great start, but it's been a pretty effective one there for the Phoenix batters. They do realize with Samit Pal, the skipper, in the dugout yet to come, they have a great chance. He dances down. Namit, has he got everything? Yes, he has, but the fielder on that occasion has done excellently well to hold his nerve. He's ensured he's taken the catch, and he has pouched that off thin air. What a good catch. That replay will tell you the story. He's watched it straight into the hands. Good balance though. He's ensured he's well within the tram line. And now wicket number 1 tumbles. All of a sudden you can see them cheering around. A space of fresh breath with that wicket. Now the floodgates have opened up with that opening wicket. Amit Kumar trying to go aerial for the first time. He's found the fielder. It's been a good, eventful opening partnership. A steady one. Amit departs. 44 for 1. Now I want to see more fielders inside that circle with the new batter walking in. It's the skipper who's walked in. Somebody who's very, very confident, who's got more than 330 odd runs in this tournament. And perhaps their best batter in the centre right now. Can he pose that threat and danger? They will be tentative. Jatin Kumar, the successful bowler so far, picking up that lone wicket. He's flighting the ball rather bravely. And I'm enjoying the fact that he's flighting the ball. Any spinner that comes in and flights the ball is so much to intrigue. Vinny has come up with the assurance that do not worry, breakfast is on the menu. Thank you very much. Superb catch. Now I want to know that the ID says Haya, whether it's Haya or Vinith, that's something that I wanted to know, so they can ensure that I address you possibly right, because the comments are pretty good. He says that it's a good, sensible start from the Phoenix. Yes, rightly so. They're very much in the game. I do agree with you. The ID says Haya 767. And rightly so, they said they need to accelerate. Yes, as long as the score is under 8, I feel it's pretty much in control right throughout. Phoenix, you'll need a lot more support from your supporters to try and back you. Watchful, tentative there from the skipper. Full-blooded drive on the offside. He'll try to work himself in another interesting phase of building a partnership, get another 50-run partnership so they get to that 100-run mark, and from there on, yes, they will see things through, because in case if Summit goes on to score runs, 50 is what he will be able to score. That's the maximum, and then the retirement will demand another batter to walk in. But the question remains, will he get to that 50? Will EQUATE Champs stop Samit Pal this time around in the finals? He's been very, very good with the bat in this tournament right throughout. He cuts one on the offside. Handsome looking stroke. Fielder giving chase. And mind you, Samit Pal is very, very quick between the wickets. He's one of the most refreshing cricketers I've seen of late here in the KOC circuit. Always busy scoring runs, whether he's bowling, batting, fielding, is in the game right throughout, making things happen all the way through. And he will pose some threat to the EQUATE Champs. Another good, handsome looking stroke on the offside. He's bowling slightly on the shorter side. Trying to bowl much more quicker. You will see two different bowlers, completely contrasting bowlers, not just in style and the way they bowl and they approach. Again, very much quicker dot ball to end with. Well, Jatin is back, one of my favorite bowlers for tonight. The way he's flighting the ball, he always gives me the feeling that the wicket is around the corner. Beautifully played, watchfully played rather. I sense there's something else going to happen in this over. Perhaps a boundary or something around the corner, or wicket. In the air. He's looking to go after the bowler, which is a good thing. And that is exactly what Jatin is provoking the batter to do, is to go after him. All these wise, cheeky bowlers are very, very handy with their approach. They do know that well left and well left alone. Jatin Kumar tonight is one of my bowlers who's looking steady. Oh dear, it almost sneaked through in. Nonetheless, it's going to be called a wide down the leg side. The 50 has come up after 9 overs. The next target will get to that 100-run mark as quickly as possible. They'll try not to lose any further wickets, but they'll try to score at a much breezy pace. Flighted beautifully. And the batter has walked inside the crease. Rightly so, the umpire suggesting you have to be in your normal batting stance if you want to demand a wide. Rightly so, the new change in rule has really brought plenty of innovation though. And I'm pretty impressed, and I do agree with that perspective. If the batter is allowed to shuffle around the crease, the bowlers certainly should be allowed some luxury, given the rules, given the limitations. It's more of a batter's game, this modern day T20 cricket or the T10 cricket. Everything is pretty much tailor-made for the batters, and the bowlers have very little to do with. Is it going to be Chogle? Not to be. Or will it be? Looks like yes. Chogle has walked ever so gently to grab the ball and say, now it's my turn to bowl. Faisal Chogle. Kokan Karaza is what I would relate. Everyone knows him. Very, very popular character. He's always amongst the wickets now. Jersey number 69. He's the only spinner that I've seen who has a slinging action other than Kedar Jadhav. And Kedar Jadhav also comes from Saurashtra. Faisal Chogle. When Faisal Chogle comes to bowl, there's always something happening. But at the moment, he's not finding his line. The length is good. The line is slightly more wayward. Not a good start, Faisal. This is getting even worse down the leg side. A couple of wides. Allowing that extra run as well. Well, small instances like this changes the momentum altogether. The batsmen who are facing the heat and the pressure will be relieved. Now, as I mentioned, Faisal Chogle is into action and straight away is amongst the wickets. I love that celebration. It is loud and clear. He yells in joy. And perhaps he wants to tell his keeper, I purposely bowled a couple of wides. I knew the wicket was around the corner. Perhaps his LinkedIn is over. You'll always see the funny side of what one could justify. But in the end, EQUATE champs will be standing and smiling, having a sip of water, having the drink at this break. Both the openers are back in the hut. Number 3, number 4 in the center. It's time to regroup. It's time to reassess the situation here for the Phoenix. Mind you, things are completely under control. Nothing is heavy that you have to go after the bowling. It's not 13, 14, 12 is what you require. It's still run a ball, perhaps slightly more than run a ball. 7, 8 runs is always gettable. You just need to play some cheeky cricket, trying and fetch as much runs along the ground. Intent is what is going to be questionable. Around the wicket with the left hander. Now it's a left hand right hand combination straight away off the mark. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting phase. As the left hander Suresh walks in, he's shown how good he is with the ball. Bowling his medium paces. He's shown how effective, how productive he is in the field with that run out. He's very, very quick across the turf. And now he's got bat in hand and he's got his opportunity to bat in the center with his skipper. And both are clever, smart, aggressive cricketers. And straight away you can see the intent. The running between the wickets is all of a sudden looking totally different. Sense of urgency. Flighted. Ravi Bor thinks rather something else. He thinks the batters drag themselves out of the crease. Not the leg umpire though. Faisal Chogle already in his opening overs is creating problems. The left-hander all of a sudden turns into a right-hander and he's gone towards the onside or the offside, whatever you call it. It's a switch hit, rather. What have you done? Was it a run short? We have no clue. All that effort is just singled and zeroed down to only a single. Benson has a big bright smile. He wonders what has happened. What a good shot! Forget about that single. He says, I don't want to believe in running between the wickets. Let me take it to the fence and the boundaries. Use the long handle to much effect. A juicy full toss. Faisal Chogle has closed down his over with a boundary. It's not a good ball by any means. And it's been sent backpacking into the stands. Now, this game certainly will be turned on his head with the left-hander Suresh walking in. It's a good package. It's a package that really speaks a lot of volume in terms of being an all-rounder. Very effective and productive all-rounder is what we can relate to, and perhaps that's what the Phoenix supporters have been talking. They find that they have a chance, courtesy some very good impact players down the order. A couple of them are batting in the center at the moment, and now what I sense is Pal will try and bat throughout the innings. We have only 10 overs to go, and he's come at the right time. Even if it goes on to score those 50 runs, he'll be good enough because he'll be having support there from the other end with Suresh as well. And a bit of yes, a bit of no. Good calling in the end. Good confident calling there from the skipper. Deep mid-wicket in place, deep long on in place, and the long off is almost 3/4, and I'm slightly worried about the long off. Samit Pal will be having an eye on the fielder. But every now and then, the EQUATE champs are gifting away freebies in those wides. You've seen almost 3 to 5 wides in the last 3-4 overs. Everyone being very generous though. Slightly slower through the air, but sensibly played there for one. There's plenty of vacant spaces, mind you. This field is well spread out. Deep extra cover on the fence. The long off is outside. The deep mid wicket, deep long on. 5 fielders still in the circle, but they're still pretty much on the edge of the circle. Now on the onside is what he's eyeing. Anything full and straight, anything being lobbed in the air, flighted, is going to go airborne for sure. Oh dear. He's played a double bluff on this occasion, the left-hander. Perhaps he's heard me. He's dabbed one on the onside. He's playing his captain's mind though at the moment, ones and twos. And sensible cricket certainly has been demanded by Samit Pal, the skipper, who's now on strike. Flighted there from Jatin Kumar. He's chipped this one. The chip shot is something that I would relate in the 90s. You'd see somebody like a Robin Singh coming and playing a chip. See a 9 Mungia playing a chip. Everyone thought he hit a full-fledged shot, but that was more than a chip. Try to chip it over the 30-yard circle ever so often. On the other hand, we have another game live, which is RCB. RCB trying to fight out the phantoms and the demons that have been haunting them for 16 seasons. Can they get through? Ryan Parag is alongside Shimran Hidmaya. Two exciting youngsters. Ryan Parag has done extremely well in this season to turn the tables, perhaps more than likely to be called up for Team India at one given stage. Everyone thought he would make it to the lot. Not to be, though. Certainly, he was one of the top notches when it came to the reserves, though. We'll come back to live cricket here. The left-hander again turns right-hander. The bat goes high, up and over. This is funny. If you see the replays there, he was trying the left-hander turn into right-hander and the bat went flying rather than the ball. No connection whatsoever. Off late, whatever Ben Creations captures goes on to be crazy wild when it comes to getting viral. Tonight, it can be Suresh with his bat going flying. Not the helicopter, rather. So that's how it is. Couple of right-handers in the center. I beg your pardon, right-hander, left-hander. Every now and then he keeps bluffing me that he's a right-hander. He takes left-handed stance and then he ends up batting like a right-hander, Suresh. Benson is looking dead serious. He's following the game with RCB. And he's pretty much a multitasker, covering two games live. He's watching one live. He's covering one live. Quicker through the air. Slightly here on a test there, Duraj with his fielding skills. Big smile there. Another bowling change. Another quick off spinner comes into play. The ball has come as quickly as it's gone too long off. Single is the result. Now the left-hander walks in. And maybe Dilip Kumar is on the ground. Dilip Kumar needs some medical attention. Maybe cramps. Cricket will resume. Harish resumes, and so does Suresh with a single response towards point. His bowling is off spinners, pretty quick, pretty flat, much to the comfort of Samit. And if you see that Suresh and his intent, he wants to run as quickly as he possibly would want to. He's cleaned them up, full and straight. He goes across the line. And he's paid the price. He's paid the price big time. His celebration there from Suresh tells you another story altogether. Play resumes, and it resumes with a dot ball. On the other hand, the game of RCB and RR is slipping like a fist of sand. In quick time, Chris Green there making it count. His over has been pretty expensive, a couple of sixes and a boundary there. The length that he's been bowling is pretty short. And it very much a hit-me length. You'll have to feel for those fans. You'll have to feel for RCB as a team, as a community, but that's what it is. We'll come back to KOC Live. He steps down the track. Beautiful use of the feet on that occasion. And now the captain is showing some intent. And the intent is good enough. He's using his feet to good effect. Playing the ball on the merit. He's trying to push Faisal Chogle on that occasion towards long off. He's not got the best throwing arm, but still he keeps it down to a single. It's a big, loud appeal, perhaps the loudest appeal tonight we have heard, but to no effect. He's kept Mohammad Aslam unmoved. Ravi Bor thinks the other way around. He thinks he got some bat on that one. Ravi Bor is the closest person around that outside edge. The batter trying everything. He looked to charge down, run down, step down, whatever you call it. And he was the only one running, not the non-striker though. The captain is unmoved. Again he goes down. That's a good hit. Faisal Chokle under. And he takes it on one bounce. Somebody would have to tell him, we're not playing one bounce cricket. I wonder what he's blaming. Oh dear. He says the ball rook here. Good old friends of Faisal Chokle. I love him. He's such a character. I'll give him a hug after the game for sure. Good shot. Again, two fielders converging. It's a very, very good over. It could have been a wicket, but not to be. Two games very much in the mix. One is the IPL eliminator happening. Ever so exciting. So is this game. Not a one-sided by any means. Even now we are not quite sure which team is holding the luxury of sitting back and wondering if they're going through. Another dot ball. With every dot ball, things getting intense. Beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled. I wonder what it is, but again, then it's just a slight overstep there from the bowler. Everything that he's done with all the hard work with that ball has been ruined with that overstepping. (81 for 3 so far. The skipper still standing pretty much tall. Excellent delivery there. Harish Vasu. He's one of the ace fielders, Harish Vasu. He was the one who took the catch initially up front on the fence to dismiss Amit Jadhav. He's now got ball in hand. Beautiful shot. The skipper there on that occasion not showing any intent. There was a fumble, possibly it could have been a double. Tired legs. Wanting to keep striking, whatever you call the reason. Tarannum Nishad says, please say hi to Duraj. Duraj is almost 60 meters away from me, Tarannum. But I'll surely say hi and assalamu alaikum. I'm not sure he's carrying his phone though. But I'll pass the message to Faisal. Tarannum, one question, is this hi from India or from Kuwait? If it's from Kuwait, he'll come back home tonight. Singles is what they're doing at the moment with Phoenix. Excellent bowling there from Harish. He's keeping it a mixed bag. Bowling slow, fast. Trying to apply every kind of variation that he has in his bag. On the other hand, Mohammad Siraj, guys, got ball in hand. One last hope for RCB. Their counterpart, Yajvendra Chahal, who played for RCB, is sitting and smiling in the dugout. It was a pretty hard-fought story there for the RCB to make a strong comeback in this IPL. The story spoke quite a big, huge volume in terms of making a supersonic comeback. Six games is what they won throughout to qualify for the playoffs. And the demons in the playoffs not letting them go by any further, which is possibly on the cards. With almost run a ball required, 17 of 17 now. The writing is on the wall. Virat Kohli certainly will be running through his motions. The good thing for Virat Kohli is perhaps we'll be getting good rest before the World Cup. Get some time to spend with his family. That's the only consolation I can be getting back. Whether you like it or not, if RCB crashes out, it's a story that is not going to become a fairy tale though. But on the other hand, here now coming back live here at the KOC grounds, we have Harish, jersey number 21, who's standing at long off. And Dilip Kumar has ball in hand. He's come back to bowl his second spell. He's kept it full. Can this partnership try and turn things around for the Phoenix? It's a good shot. Faisal Chogle giving chase. He's not good or quick enough, but yes, he's done extremely well to recover. But on the other hand, the lack of intent from the skipper towards taking those doubles is certainly hurting Phoenix big time. He almost ran himself out. And now Dilip Kumar is on the floor. In the meanwhile, there's much more drama to be added. RCB pick up a wicket in thin ice. Ryan Parag has a long walk back. I'm wondering if I get paid for commentating for two different games. Surely not. I'll still be getting paid for only one game, although I'm speaking about RCB. What is the emotion? It's not one of my favorite teams, but I should love the way they've come back. I've got a lot of friends who are following the RCB. I've been following Rajasthan Royals though from the start because Swapnil Lasnodkar, the little dynamo from Goa, he's been a part of the team since the start, and that's the reason we enjoyed following Rajasthan Royals. They got a mixed bag, not a great fan following in terms of a team. And looks like dinner is heading to the ground. Everyone is having a look. What's on the menu? Maybe it's the fragrance. Yes, you can see the crowd there. Yeah, you can see quite a lot. Wondering whether it's veg, non-veg. Here's someone in the dugout. They're very excited with the dinner heading to the table. The EQUATE champs will enjoy the dinner if they go on to win this game. All the KOC officials there on that occasion. They've done excellently well. You have to go and compliment the KOC management, who have done extremely well to put things together. Iqbal, the famous Iqbal, is someone who works behind the scenes day in and day out to keep things and cricket running in KOC. We'll come back live here. EQUATE champs and Phoenix are fighting it out. And we'll see what is on the table tonight. Which team is going to go? A missed time hit is still going to get you a single. Will RCB pull out a miracle tonight? They will want a miracle tonight. Maybe a hat-trick or so to find themselves heading to the next stage in the knockouts. He's back on his feet. Dilip Kumar every now and then he's crumbled twice, going on the floor, perhaps with cramps. But the good news is back on his feet, 92 so far. They're fighting their way through at the moment, the KDC Phoenix. The skipper is there in the center. Good shot, good connection there. Is it to the right of Faisal Chogle? He's running hard. Can they take two? Yes. The non-strikers showed plenty of interest. And rightly so. They'll have to run for everything from here on if they want to get themselves closer and closer to that score of 1-4-2. He's using his feet, straight back pass, trying to get back past the bowler, but not to be in this occasion. He's got a hand to that half a stop is still good enough to prevent a single. In the meanwhile, there was a chance to the left of Dilip Kumar. He almost ran the skipper out. In the meanwhile, breaking news, 2 back-to-back wickets for Rajasthan Royals. Now they're 6 down, 160, 13 equal of 12. What an extraordinary shot. He swept this one. Faisal Chogle has plenty of work to do off late. Chasing the ball around to his left at times, to his right at times. This time it was to his right. The banking and counting on the fielding, the EQUATE champs. They'll not want to lose their composure. On the other hand, Phoenix are doing pretty well. Another excellent shot. Is that ball heading to the fence? Yes, perhaps, probably. And too much to everyone's astonishment, is not gone to the fence. Another couple of shots. Harish is blowing slightly quicker, which is making it so much easier for the batters. He'll try to ensure that someone goes and tell them to try and flight the ball and bowl slow and let the batter create the momentum. This time it's slightly slower. Jatin on that occasion, just a single. It's been a pretty busy over right throughout. With that single, the 100 runs, the 3-figure magical mark of 100 is on the scorecard. Hundred for 3 so far. There's been plenty of interruptions. The running between the wickets taking a heavy toll on the batters. Rakesh, who was almost scoring at run a ball, 14 or 15, put up a good partnership with his skipper. More than likely is perhaps injured, hurt. He drills one down the ground. Looks like now we have game on hands. 3 overs, almost 14 and a half is what's required. 23 is what the skipper's batting on. He's trying to middle everything, but not much to his liking. Sinas, the all-rounder, has walked in. Can he use the long handle? He looks to be a powerful bloke. Can he middle one, a couple, perhaps, maybe more? Try and get that required rate down very, very quickly. Ones and twos are certainly not going to help the cause. This is again a good shot. The ball literally stopped. And again, they're perhaps one of the better fielders. Harish is there. And he's made it possible that it stays down to only a couple of runs. On the other hand, RCB is almost on its way back home. One hit away is RR, who are more than likely to be facing Sunrisers Hyderabad. It's going to be an intriguing contest. Yes, boundary. And that's the end of the story there. Rockman Powell walks in and he smashes one. And that's the end of the story. We'll come back to this game. Yes, Ineas, he's been cleaned up. He's been cleaned up by Dilip Kumar. And replay will tell you another story. He was looking to use a long handle and go up and over. Perhaps it's far too late. We're not quite sure. Is it too late? You never know. Someone walks in, gets a couple of boundaries, couple of sixes, brings it down to a runner ball. As you know, that cricket is a very, very strange game. It's not done until it's done, till the last ball has been bowled. Another good shot. Fielder there converging. He's done well. Harish, their best fielder, is in the right place at the right time to pouch that one ever so comfortably. Now wickets now are falling at a good rate. And pretty quickly. We'll try and get over the emotion of RCB being eliminated. Duraz is here. Well, Tranam, if you want to have a look at Duraz bowling, yeah, this is the time. He's got ball in hand. Beautifully bowled into the block hole. There's hardly anything that one can do unless you are a MS Dhoni. We're now deep into the night skies of this game getting folded, and it's looking pretty much the EQUATE champs way. They're looking very, very comfortable. Straying on the legs, full and straight. He's got bat to ball. He's looking for a second. This is going to be slightly dangerous, but not to be. Every now and then there's an error that has been repeated time and again with the couple of runs taken, and every time they took a couple of runs it was a run short. Another one biting the dust. He literally ran himself out. It was more suicidal. Looks like the batter was very much in a hurry to get back. But in the end, he didn't make it through. Ravi bore safe as a house with the gloves in hand as ensured. The only way that the batter's getting back is the dugout. Wickets falling in a heap here at the moment at the KOC ground. It is a played final. In a few days from now, on Saturday, we'll find ourselves here again, up and ready to capture the finals between KNPC and KDC All Stars. It's going to be a cracker of a game. Can the Phoenix or the KDC pull out a revenge on Saturday with their counterparts, the All Stars, taking on the hot favourites, KNPC? And KNPC have eventually made this place pretty much their fortress. Something very, very hard to breach. And teams have found it very, very difficult and hard to beat KNPC on a regular interval. But this played final, you'll want to compliment the way EQUATE champs have played. They batted well, pretty well, with a lot of intent. They made far too less errors when they batted, and trying and helping themselves to get to a good score of 1-4-2. It looks like they're sitting very, very comfortable to defend that score. No doubt about the kind of feeling that they've been aided with. On the other hand, Phoenix will be sitting back and looking into the fielding that has been a major problem with those 3 drop chances of Kamal Mukadam, who perhaps is one of the candidates tonight for that player of the match, with his well-deserved 50 to hold things and the innings together for the EQUATE champs. Ravi bore. Drilled this one down the ground. Cleaned him up, leg stump. He's been pegged back. Looks like that's the end of the story, end of the night. EQUATE champs, the men in blue, have literally steamrolled the Phoenix. And that was the last wicket to tumble. And the summary, I will try and bring it to you very, very quickly. The skipper there, 31. Amit Kumar Askrati 17, Amay Patel 15, That is the only feature, but Faisal Chogle, Patel, Duraz and Jatin Kumar all picking up a wicket apiece, and it's pretty much a team effort altogether. Collective team effort is what has brought smiles all around, and they've done extremely well, and they're enjoying every bit of this victory. The champs is pretty much the victory, and the joy wave is whatever you call it. And we're sitting very happy with that prized plate winners trophy. And to close down to formalities, it's going to be handshakes all around, showing true sportsman spirit right throughout. Both these teams have played in every spirit that one would rather wished. Handshakes all around. We'll take you to the presentation very quickly. This game is brought to you by BENCREATIONS live here, and we've enjoyed bringing this game to you. We'll catch you at the presentation in a short while from now.
EQUATE champs, please line up on this left side. Welcome to the presentation of plate finals for OST 2023-24, which started from January 24. 11 teams have participated in this tournament and played a round-robin format, out of which top 4 teams, that's KDC All-Stars, KNPC, KOC Hubara and Stock, have qualified for the Cups. To make tournament more attractive and happening, since last year, KOC Cricket Committee has introduced the concept of plates, in which teams with 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th positions participate for plates. As a result of which, even in last few matches of the round-robin format, it was not clear which team is qualifying for the cups, which will qualify for plates and who will be eliminated. This year, we have seen a tremendous improvement in performance of all the OST teams. We had a terrific match today, a match worthy of finals, and hence, from both teams have to congratulate for stepping up for the plates and doing the excellent jobs. At the end, it is EQUATE champs who came up to the party and hold their nerves and went past finishing the lines and win the place for OST 2023-24. I would also like to congratulate KOC Cricket Committee comprising of Mr. Fahad Bastaki, our chairman, Mr. Anil Kumar, General Secretary, our committee members Iqbal Pevekar, Mukesh Mohammed, Chirag, Rajiv Mandal, and myself, Rajiv Sachwani, for taking the efforts in successfully conducting more than 60 matches in short span of time. I would also like to thank Kuwait Cricket KC for helping us with the professional and best umpires and scorers in Kuwait, who have most difficult job to do in the field. With this, I would like to call our umpires and scorers for today's match to collect their medallions. Mr. Muhammad Aslam, umpire. Mr. Mukesh will present the medallions to the umpires and scorer. Mr. Muhammad, big round of applause for them. Mr. Muhammad Aslam, umpire for today's match. Mr. Musharraf, second umpire. You have done a great job throughout the tournament, both the umpires. Mr. Karthikeyan, he was hidden, he was not on the field, but his job was equally important. He was doing the scoring. Every match has 22 players playing in the field, out of which there are 2 captains who lead the team. But there is one player who dominates the game and changes the course of match in the favor of their team, and we called it as a man of the match. And if it is finals, it is more special. So, we have arranged a special trophy for the special reward. I would like to call Mr. Chirag to present the man of the match trophy to Mr. Kamal. 50 runs in 45 balls. Please come forward and collect the trophy. Round of applause for Mr. Kamal. Now, I would like to call Mr. Rajiv Mandal and Mr. Anil Kumar to present the medallions for runner-up teams, KDC Phoenix team. Please come forward and collect your medallions for your outstanding performance throughout the tournament. Mr. Usman, Lahore Express in bowling and batting. Please come, a representative. Amit, the powerhouse on and off the field. Amay, awesome keeper and batsman. Muskan, upcoming batsman for his team. Shahnas, best opening bowler for Phoenix with a lot of tricks in his bag. Rakesh, promising batsman and keeper. Toble, the wall of Phoenix. Ramesh, the mystery spinner, also known as Chiranjeevi of his team. Abhishek Jagli, the batsman full of technique. Praful, please come for Praful. Perfect all-rounder for his team. Manoj, talented fast bowler who bowls spin as well. Satish, a real three-dimensional player.
Good bowling.
Asif, talented bowler and fielder who missed the team due to the injury. Abhishek, power bank for his team Phoenix. Sashidhar, talented player who is still to be discovered. Anshul. And last but not the least, Pal, fantastic all-rounder for his team. Top scorer for his team in OST in last few years in economical water. Mr. Dependable. Pal, be here. Now, I would like to call Mr. Iqbal Pevekar to present the runner-up plates. I call upon the captain of KDC Phoenix to come forward and collect the runner-up plate on behalf of team. Pal. Mr. Pal, I would like to have a few words from you.
Actually, the final was quite interesting, and the target was quite big in this round, 142. But we had a lot of batsmen. Unfortunately, Sutish failed today. Otherwise, it would have been a tough match, and it would have been a very exciting final. But EQUATE Champs have really played well. Their fielding was very good, and the catches they have not dropped any. So that is the difference between both the teams. Congratulations.
Thank you, Pal. And before going to the winners, I would like to thank this band creation for live telecast of this match. Actually, you people are enjoying at home. Thanks, they always provide their support. Now, I would like to call Mr. Chirag and Mr. Iqbal to present the medallions for winners team, EQUATE CHAMPS. Please come forward and collect your medallions for outstanding performance throughout the tournament. Wahid, nightmare for bowlers. Harish, Mr. Dependable and perfect all-rounder. Sachin, Captain Cool. Ravi, lightning fast, one of the greatest wicketkeeper of OST. Sameer, aggressive yet calculative. Muthu, not here, someone can collect his medal. Delivers on time. Faisal, you miss, I hit. The grace, the true pressure. Sanjeev, always spot on. Dilip Gami, fast and furious. Dasji, age can't hold of him. Jatin Bhai, always on his pose. Sajjad, the warrior. Sudhir, marathon man of the team. Mehboob, the show is still on. Kamal, stylish and elegant and today's man of the match. Avinash, he goes going. Someone can collect on behalf of Avinash. Now, I would like to call Mr. Anil Kumar to present the winner's plate. I call up the captain of EQUATE CHAMPS team to come forward and collect the winner's plate on behalf of team. Congratulations for tremendous performance on behalf of the team, which resulted in winning the place. Now we would like to have some words from Mr. Sachin. Mr. Sachin, please.
It has been a fantabulous match actually. I mean, winning the toss actually, we were thinking of making 130 test runs. So fortunately our batsmen picked and then they were able to keep a target of 142. We know our bowlers actually, we are strong in bowling. And then our bowlers showed what it is. And then that's a great win for us. And basically, bowling team, we did very well actually. It could have been a close match. I mean, if one of your batsmen could have been picked. Unfortunately, yeah, that's how cricket goes. Thank you. I want to thank actually KOCC for this wonderful facility. And you are always there actually, making the matches wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sachin. Before leaving, I would request all the players and spectators to have the dinner or the food what we have arranged. With this, myself, Rajiv Sachwani, on behalf of KOC Cricket Committee, thanks all of you for being part of this tournament and the part of today's presentation. Good night, Shabba Khair, good Shubh.
मेरा फोन किधर है?
Mr. Jatin want to have something to say. Please.
Yeah. नहीं लगा इधर जाओ भाई लोग अरे दो तीन लोग सेंटर में रख दो तीन लोग बैठना
groundmates. Yes. That is missing. Somehow it's missing.
एक मिनट नवनीत
Groundmates. Thank you very much.
गुड गेस्ट यार मैन
Thank you.
ये कम ऑन यार गाइस कम ऑन आजा सचिन इधर आजा यार खाना बाद में इसके बाद भूख लग गया अपना भी फोटो निकालो भाई क्या हो गया आजकल का सब और ट्रॉफी ऊपर रखिए ना टुकले जी हां ये सही है मेरे हाथ में दीजिए ऐसे करिए हां बस हां सही है पकड़ो दो सब लोग हाथ टच करो कम ऑन टीम फिनिश सर मोबाइल आपका इसमें आ रहा है एक और बार वीडियो रेडी 1 2 3 फिनिश चलो थैंक यू आ जाओ ये इंटरनेट फोटो होना चाहिए ओके इंस्टाग्राम नहीं मैं भी होल्ड करेगा नहीं यार भाई मेरा निकालेंगे दे दो ना उसको किधर है किसको देना है आ जाओ उसको दे दो फोटोग्राफर को दे दे थोड़ा वाइड हो जाओ वाइड एंगल है दे दो ना सर Come on, guys. Cheers up. What is this? Make some noise. Champs. अरे आवाज आना तो champs. ये फोटो है ये वीडियो नहीं है. निकालना. एक मिनट देखो क्या कह रहा है. Thank you. हम लोग अच्छा हो यार वकील भाई आ जाओ आजा
रेडी थोड़ा अंदर
पेट अंदर लो पेट अंदर सिवड़े के लेना Guys, well played, guys. ले लेंगे सब लोग ले लेंगे सिंगल फोटो कमाल भाई का मोबाइल पे कमाल भाई कमाल भाई क्लासिक माशाल्लाह एक माझो काढा अरे नो इट्स क्लासिक है यार नेक्स्ट क्या मोबाइल मेरा आईफोन झक मार रही है ना सैमसंग